Do we honestly think that a man that's coming here off his own bat, the Foreign Office actually says they didn't invite him, so they're now using denial. But while he's here, they say they will get the message across they don't approve of what he's doing by sitting down in a private location, not in this building over here, but somewhere else, to tell him that they don't approve of what he's doing. It's a much shorter and simpler way to do this. Sanction him like the US has. Sanction Chen Quango like the US has, and others too. We sanctioned 4 rather lowly officials. That was it. People like myself, Helena Kennedy, and many others in both houses of Parliament. We have been sanctioned by the Chinese government. So they've sent a message to us, you're not welcome in China. Okay, that's their message. We haven't done anything except raise a human rights issue. These two are responsible for the human rights problem, that is to say the genocide of the Uyghur. I think the only thing to do when you want to send a message is do it both feet first. In other words, you are sanctioned. You are no longer welcome in the United Kingdom or any of its attending territories. That is the end of it. That sends a much more powerful message to China that we do not in any way condone or even accept that what China's doing has any legitimacy, and if they don't stop it, we will carry out further sanctions.
Why don't you think he's been sanctioned here?
I think there's a fear that somehow the Treasury is quietly and others saying, oh, don't do this, we might upset the business in China, which is important, so we mustn't go too far. The trouble is, it's worse doing a little bit and not the whole thing, because what you end up is looking weak, and China then kicks you around. China understands strength, and the reality for us is the strongest thing we can do is to tell them this has to stop by joining with the Americans and others of our allies and all together making sure we sanction those who are guilty of this massive, terrible, murderous abuse. And we should do it today. That would be the best thing. Even if he hasn't landed yet, he's sanctioned, he can't get off the aircraft, you better catch another one back to Beijing.